Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush green forests, there lived a young boy named Rohan. Rohan was known throughout the village not for his talents, but for his laziness. Day after day, he would spend his time lying under the shade of the great banyan tree, watching the clouds drift lazily across the sky. While other children helped their parents in the fields, studied their lessons or learned new skills, Rohan preferred to do nothing at all. His parents grew worried. They tried encouraging him, bribing him, and even scolding him, but nothing seemed to change Rohan's ways. He would always say, "Why hurry? There's always tomorrow. I'll do it later." Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, yet Rohan's habits remained the same. One bright morning, an old wise man visited the village. He was known for his stories that taught valuable lessons, and villagers gathered around him, eager to listen. Rohan, curious and with nothing else to do, joined the crowd. The old man began to speak, his voice calm and gentle. "There once was a farmer," he began, "who owned a barren piece of land. He wished for a great harvest, but instead of sowing seeds, he spent his days sleeping, thinking he could always work tomorrow. The rains came and went, but the seeds were never planted. When the season ended, he found his land empty. No crops, no food, nothing to show for all his time." The villagers listened intently, and the old man's eyes met Rohan's. "Time is like a river," he continued. "It flows in one direction. Once a moment passes, it cannot be reclaimed. Those who use their time wisely, planting seeds of effort and learning, will one day reap a rich harvest. But those who waste their days doing nothing will find themselves empty-handed when it matters most." Rohan felt a pang of realization. For the first time, he saw himself in the story, the lazy farmer who had let opportunities slip away. That night, sleep eluded him as he thought about the years he had wasted. He imagined a future where he had nothing to offer, no skills, no achievements, just regrets. The next morning, Rohan woke before sunrise. He helped his mother with chores, assisted his father in the fields, and even joined his friends in their studies. At first, the work felt difficult and unfamiliar, but with each passing day, Rohan grew stronger and more confident. He discovered that learning new things, though challenging, filled him with a sense of pride and purpose. Months went by, and the villagers began to notice the change in Rohan. He became known not for his laziness, but for his determination and work ethic. He learned to play an instrument, read many books, and even started helping younger children with their lessons. Rohan had transformed his life by simply choosing to use his time wisely. Years later, when the old wise man returned to the village, he saw Rohan, a young man now, sharing his knowledge and skills with others. The wise man smiled, knowing that his story had taken root in Rohan's heart. The story of Rohan serves as a gentle reminder. Time is the most precious gift we have. Once lost, it can never be regained. By making wise choices, taking small steps every day, and never postponing what can be done now, we can shape our future and inspire those around us. The power of using time wisely lies not in grand gestures, but in the everyday moments where we choose action over idleness, learning over laziness, and growth over regret.